balita sa social media. End of the world sa December 21? Parang di naman kapani-paniwala to. Check ko nga. Wala namang balita eh. Niloloko lang ako sa social media. Puro fake news.
Ano to? End of the world? Sa December 21? Ha? Diyos ko po, kailangan ko nang balitaan yung pamilya ko. Tsaka pati na rin yung mga kaibigan ko.
Good day everyone! So for today's video, we are going to tackle about hypodermic theory, the background and the history of it. We can gain knowledge and a better understanding of this theory. So without further, let's start! Hypodermic theory is a type of linear communication wherein the messages from the media are being injected into the minds of the audiences in order to control, influence, or mesmerize the citizens. It has been used during World War I for an increase in support and morale, and it is being used for propaganda technique to do mass persuasion by brainwashing the citizens with the use of media. Propaganda technique in War of the World at 1938, a radio broadcasted by Orson Welles regarding a Martian invasion caused panic to a huge number of people throughout the country, and this shows how the media has the ability to control the minds of the audiences. Here is the voice clip of the said radio broadcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a grave announcement to make. Incredible as it may seem, both the observations of science and the evidence of our eyes lead to the inescapable assumption that those strange beings who landed in the Jersey farmlands tonight are the vanguard of an invading army from the planet Mars. The battle which took place tonight at Grover Mills has ended in one of the most startling defeats ever suffered by an army in modern times. 7,000 men armed with rifles and machine guns pitted against a single fighting machine of the invaders from Mars. 120 known survivors. The rest strewn over the battle area from Grover's Mill to Plainsboro, crushed and trampled to death under the metal feet of the monster, or burned to cinders by its heat ray.
According to the Wen Genmer, in this theory, passive recipients are being conditioned depending on the messages that were being injected into them by the media for them to be manipulated in a predictable and desired manner. Another example is during World War II, wherein the German leaders utilized the movie industry to unify the people during the war and to show their power. It has later been used by the US to create a negative image of the Germans. This is indeed the most powerful and influential theory in the history of communication empowered, especially when it is being empowered by some kleptocrats and being used in the dictatorship by some politicians in the lower or higher positions. Also, according to Bhattacharya, this shows how the citizens could be manipulated and how messages can be twisted to achieve one's desired outcome. The theory is applied when people started creating a public opinion or changed their behavior based on what they've seen or heard from the media.
we see the hypodermic needle theory conveys that the media has a powerful influence on the audience. Therefore, misinformation and fake news can sway people into believing it, which can cause unnecessary panic and destructive reaction. So that's the hypodermic needle theory. Let's be wise and be responsible in checking online. Always fact check if the sources are true. And if you receive news that can alarm to a lot of people, don't panic right away. Be managed, be smart, and have a deeper investigation on the news that we heard. Have a better understanding. If you have questions, feel free to comment below. Thank you.